Hello everyone, Abdul Muqsid here with another episode of Croco Tips. Today we have a very interesting topic. We will build our own messaging system with the help of JetEngine. So let's start. Alright, so I already built a flow to understand how it should work. First thing, we need to take a custom content type which will store our messages with the following fields. We will have ID which will be unique for the records. We have another field from user which will be used to identify who is sending the message, to user, the receiver, the content of the message, and the timestamp which will mention which time the message was sent. Then we need to fetch the list of users which can be shown in the sending message form. So you can create a query, select direct from user, which will show us all users. Now there might be possibility you might ask that there should be some users who don't want to receive the messages. How can we exclude them? What you can do, you can take a meta field and the user can enable or disable that meta field, and then you can filter that meta field here so you can exempt people. For example, select direct from user where permission is equal to true, which means only those user wants to receive the messages, and so on. Once we get the user list, we will create the form using Jetform builder. In the form we will have three fields: current user ID, the one who want to send message, and it will be stored in from user; a select box which will show the list of user to whom you want to send the messages. Now recently we got a very interesting feature in Jetform builder through which you can fetch data from the database and populate it in select box. So in this case we will fetch all users, the one we did in this step, and we can call this query in the select box using this syntax. I will show you this in practical. Last field we have message, the content of the message, and send button. Once someone click on send button, it will store the information in CCT. Next we need to create two pages in profile builder. Of course this system will be private and only for the user, so we need to create the pages in profile builder. We will have inbox which will show all the messages, where to user the field should be current ID, so it means these messages are sent to the current user, and the sent item should say what are the messages which you have sent to someone. So from user should be current user ID. Let's move further, and we need to create a query which will fetch user plus messages. You can directly fetch only custom content type also, but there is a problem which we will discuss in practical also. You cannot display the user names in the listing. It will show only numbers. So for example, an admin want to send a message, it will show only 1, 2 or 3. I failed to find any way in dynamic field to convert number to users. It might need some custom coding, that's why I want to avoid that. What I did alternatively, I use SQL query and I got all records from CCT and all users, and I join the table, okay, with the help of ID. So as a result we got something like this. Okay, so I combine this table with this table. From here I got all details about the messages, and display name, which was supposed to be an ID, is now a display name, so you can clearly see to whom you sent the message or from where you received the message. Last thing, display messages via table builder. Now you might be asking, and it's not a good method to show messages in table builder, but due to the limitation of display name which you cannot show in listing, we need to use table builder. So we will use table, and other than that table builder is also flexible, it's a bit fast, you can have filtration also and a lot of other things. I recently did a lot of videos on table builder. So it will show the one who sent the message, the timestamp, This is human readable timestamp of created CCT field and the message. Okay, so this was a flow. Now we will move toward the practical. First thing, we need to create CCT. I will go to JetEngine, custom content type. If you cannot see, go to JetEngine, and here we have custom content type. You can enable it from here, and table builder also from here. Let's go to custom content type, add new, and I will name it internal messages. Let's have an icon of comments. Okay, fields. First field should be to_user. We will keep it number because it will save user ID. It can work on text also. From_user, number, and message. Should be a text field or text area or WYSIWYG. Let's keep it WYSIWYG. Now, important thing, if you want to extend the functionality of this messaging system, you can play around with CCT. It's highly customizable. For example, I want to mention the urgency also. Okay, so urgency, I can take a select field which will show top priority, normal, urgent, and so on. So you can customize it as per your requirement. I will show to user, from user, and message in admin panel at content type. Let's see, we have internal messages. Add new. It shows 3 fields: to user, the one who will receive; from user, the one who will send; and the message. First part is done. Let's see the second part. Let's fetch the user list. Okay, I will go to JetEngine, query builder, create a new query, and list of users. And here I will choose users. Let's display the result, and we got 31 users with all information. Now you can filter it here. You want to filter it by role, or the example I gave you, you can filter by meta feed. So show me all those who have permission true, which means show me only those users who want to receive the message. So you can restrict certain members also. In future, you can have a ban system also. If you want to ban someone, just change the permission from 1 to 0, and here you can filter them, so in future they cannot receive the messages. All right, so we got 31, and let's add a query. All right, let's create our form. Go to Jetform builder. Remember, you cannot build it in forms, Jetforms. You have to use Jetform builder because the fetching from query is not possible in Jetforms. You have to use form builder. Add new, and let's say it's send messages. We will keep a hidden field. Let's remove all, and I will take a hidden field, and current post ID, not current post ID, it should be current user ID. Okay, I don't want to render it in HTML. User ID, and it should be from_user. Okay, the one who want to send the message. Next, we need a select field, and it should be to_user. Now here in fill option, we will choose generate dynamically, and function we will choose get values list from JetEngine query. Let's go back to our queries. And if you hover the mouse on the queries, it will show you the ID, or if you click, it will show you in the URL. So the query is 23. Now I will paste the link in description if you want to read more about that. This is the documentation where you can display dynamic values from JetEngine query. we have 3 or 4 parameters here. Okay, first thing I will show you here. Okay, so we have ID of the query, we have value which will be ID of the user, and we have label which is the display name. Okay, so let's use it here. Feed name, what is our query ID? It's 623. So 23 pipe sign ID pipe sign display underscore name. Now these parameters or these fields are fetched from here. Okay, so if you want to replace the display name with email or nice name or login, you can do that from here. I want to display underscore name for the username, and it should take 12, which is the ID of the user. Okay, it's done. Let's take our third field, which is text area. Okay, it should be message. Okay, and let's pull down the button to the end. All done. Let's click on Jetform, and here we need to post submit action. We need to set it insert update custom content type. Click on the pencil icon. Content type is internal messages. Item status publish. Now if you want a review system, each time someone sends messages to someone I want to see, you can put it on drop and change the status later on. Publish. From user should be from user, which is the ID of the current user who is logged in. To user is to user. Message is message. Let's click on update. Publish. All right, step 3 done. I will copy the shortcode. You can use shortcode or you can dynamically use the widget also. Now let me go to the front end. We are using profile builder here. It's an incident report system. We have user, that's why I use this example. So on dashboard I will display the form. Okay, so let's go back to template, save templates, and I will open main account page. Form, and here send messages. Okay, so I got to user, message, and submit. Let's update and refresh. You can surely change the label. This is just for your information. Now if I click here, I got the list of users. Okay, so suppose my name is this one. I want to send a message to Talha. Hello, this is testing message to Talha, and submit or send. Okay, the message is sent. Let's go back to our dashboard and check internal messages. Okay, so to user 1, ID of Talha, from user 2, ID of Muqsid, and this is testing message. Okay, so we successfully saved the information in CCT. Okay, what's next? Creating 2 pages. Okay, let's go here. I will copy the section because it is well maintained and very clean. I will go to templates, add new template, choose page, and it should be inbox. These pages are part of profile builder, so only registered user can see it. Paste. I will hide the title, and let's inbox. Delete, publish. Okay, let's go back, create another one. Page, send items, create template, paste, hide sent items, delete the form. That's it. Now we need to display sent item and inbox in the menu. So we will go to profile builder, JetEngine profile builder, go to account pages. I already have it. I will delete it because I practiced before sharing the details with you guys. It was a bit complicated. Inbox, and the template name is inbox. Sent items, save. Let's refresh. We got inbox, we got sent item. Okay, now the final step, the most important step, is to build the query which will fetch information from CCT plus display name. Okay, I will go to query builder. In query builder, I already have two queries, one inbox, one outbox. Let's check it. So in inbox, we have taken an SQL query type, and the first table is internal messages, and then we need to use join. Join means you want to combine the information of two tables in one. Okay, so we will use inner join. What is our first table? Users. And the second table. The first table is here, the second table is here, and which column you want to image? So we want the user ID to be imaged with from user. Okay, so it will show us the one who sent the message. For example, in this case, this user sent message to me. Okay, I am the currently login user. So this is the joining part. Then we need a where clause. Where clause mean we want to filter messages only for the currently logged in user. So once you have the joining thing, then you will see double columns or columns of two tables. Okay, so here we need to take to user, mean to the one who will receive the message. This part is a bit complicated, so you have to concentrate here. Equal to current user ID. Show me all the messages which are for current user ID. Okay, so this is our query for inbox. Now let's go back and check outbox. Outbox has same logic, but here instead of from user we use to user. Okay, because the messages are going from our side, and we will group them or where clause from user. Okay, so here it shows these details. Now the last part is to display the messages. So we will go to table builder, create a new table, inbox. Okay, and the query should be inbox. Let's fetch the data. Column, let's take first column as from user. It should be raw value, and here we need to fetch column. We don't need to use this one. Now remember why I have taken table builder and join, because if we are using post and we want to filter the data of inbox, here it is showing us only ID to user from user. It is not showing us the display name, the title. That's why we want to use the fetch column. Here I can see the display name. Okay, let's preview the data. So I received two messages from this user. Create a new column, date and time, should be raw value, fetch column, CCT created. Okay, the time it was created. Reload, I got it. Let's filter output data to human readable, display 8 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago. Let's take third column, message, raw value, fetch column, and message. Okay, preview. Okay, another message, and so on. Create. So it was inbox. Let's create outbox or sent item. Outbox, let's keep it uniform. Fetch data, columns, create a column, user, raw value, fetch column, display name. Okay, let's display. I sent one message to Talha. It is showing new date and time, CCT created, human readable, add new column, message, and message. Reload. So I got the message. Let's make it left align, left. Okay, create table. Now this part is done. This part is done. Now we have to come back to this part and we need to display the messages. Okay, so go to templates, save templates, inbox, table builder, dynamic table builder, and inbox should show inbox. Perfect. Date, go back, sent item, table, outbox, update. Let's test it. Inbox, I received 2 messages 11 minutes ago, sent item, I sent another one. Let me send to someone else. I will send to Fatima. Hello to Fatima. Okay, submit. I should see this message in my sent item. Sent item, Fatima, 3 seconds ago. Okay, now I have opened incognito window here where I have another user. This one, Inas. This is my. I will go to dashboard and I will send a message to myself. Abdul Muqsid. Okay. Hi, this is submit. Okay. Let me go to my inbox and I can see 5 seconds ago. Hi, this. Now it's supposed to be reverse. Okay, so you can sort on order by date or order by d. All those things are possible. Now for good user experience, you can make this form as a pop-up also. You can take a button here with Elementor pop-up and it will show as a pop-up. Now as an admin, if you want to show the messages, what you need to do is to create query in query builder. Here you need to create the query for all the user, all the messages, and you have to exclude where clause, that where user equal to 1 or where user equal to 2. It's supposed to be all, so the admin can see the user. I think it is clear. This messaging system is highly customizable. It is extendable. Whenever I want to send a message to certain user, the user should receive a message or an email. Also, you can edit in form notification, so he will receive a message that a new inbox item has been generated for me. You can have a bell icon here also, which shows how many messages you have. Let me try if I can. I want to show in the dashboard how many message I have. So let me go to this is dashboard. Let me take dynamic field, and here, not dynamic field, I will take a heading, and here we have something called query result count. Okay, inbox. Okay, so I have 3 items. Let's update. I will click on dashboard, 3. I will go to inbox, 3. Okay, and let's duplicate it, and here I will mention outbox 2. Let's go to dashboard 2, go to send item 2. I want to send a message, so my outbox should say 3 also. 3. Okay, so this is highly customizable system. It's totally up to you how you want to customize it. So let me take a icon box, and here I will say I will check for envelope. Okay, and here I will choose the same logic, query result, inbox. It shows 3 inbox items. Okay, let's make it inline, and let's have a padding of 30 pixel, a white background, delete and delete. Branding color. Okay, inbox item, duplicate, and let's have a left margin of 30 pixels, and it should say something. Let's say outbox or send. Let's say this one. No, out. Okay, so these are my outbox, and let's change it to outbox. Update. Let's go to dashboard. 3 inbox, 3 outbox. I will open the incognito user. Dashboard. 0 inbox, 3 outbox. Let's see his inbox. 0. Sent item 3. I will send an email. Oh, sorry, I will send a message. My outbox is 4, and here the inbox should say 1. Okay. Alright, so this was a tutorial about how to build your own internal messaging system. Remember, it's not a chat system, it's more like emails. Okay, if you want to install a chat, better to use third-party plugin, but for the inbox it works fine. Now in future, if you add something in the system, just add another notification in custom content type. It will insert all data for that user, so the user can see that a new post has been uploaded, a new incident has been reported for that. I think it's clear. If you have any question, please write in the comments. Thank you so much.